Manda, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be setting up my tarot planner and grimoire for 2026. I'm using the, what is this one called? Is it the Star Signs? The Star Signs horizontal. I hate this cover. We're going to be changing it. I do like the discs. I like this periwinkle color. I checked last night and Writual Planner put out their digital products for the year. So I got the Tarot Planner printable. It does come with weekly pages, but I don't particularly care for the layout of the weekly pages, which is why I got the horizontal. And then I have the, there's a star-crossed dot grid notebook that I'm going to use for the cover and the filler paper. So what we're going to do first is, and I was smart and I hole punched all these before I started. We're going to pull this cover off of here. We're going to pull this plastic off. There we go. I think I'm going to use some of these dividers. So we're going to start with, do I want to use this side or this side? I think I'm going to just use them this side. And then I'm going to just pull this cover off. This cover is awful. There's some trash here. Now this horizontal is the version that has the checklists on it, which we'll see how that works out. I might just end up whiting them out or whatever I end up doing. So let's pull this off. This is the worst planner cover I have ever seen. Like, what was Happy Planner smoking when they did that one? So I'm just gonna put this on top. So I only printed out the front matter and the first quarter of the printable for the Writual Planner, because I didn't know if I was gonna like using this horizontal or if I wanted to actually print the things. So we're gonna go get back to that and when I get through with the first quarter. Next I'm going to, I think I'm just gonna put in this divider and then put in the first ream of sheets. They're all the same. They're just that pretty like creamy colored paper with the gold printing, gold ink stuff, which I thought was really interesting. So we're gonna just put in one section for that right now. We might come back and put the rest in depending on how much room this takes up. That's another thing that I forgot to do in my other planner. Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to get letters. All right, we are back, and I got the Playful Type sticker sheet. I think my neighbor is vacuuming and I can hear it. It had these in there and I thought that would be perfect. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, let's do this one. So I need an M, an A, an N, a D, and another A. So we're going to do N, D, A, and there we go. Did it have number? Did it have letter? Not number. Yeah, numbers. There are no numbers. These are just letters. So that's what we're gonna do there. Let me get the stretching over. The star signs. It's very quiet, so hearing all kinds of thudding and stuff, but not nearly as bad as I have not slept so well as since I have moved here. So yeah, there's been huge improvement on my sleep because I don't think I see anything I really want to put here other than maybe one of these up here. I'm surprised at how plain this cover page is. Considering how decorative this one over here. Might as well just use all the little things. Considering how the other one was, I'm surprised that this isn't as the what is it, the celestial one? Was it star-crossed? Yeah, that version was super decorative, and this is not. So I'm gonna put this down here, right like that. And then I'm gonna put this one this way. That one that way. I think that's okay for now. All right, so we're gonna start putting in the front matter. So we have the monthly, this bit. So I think what I want to do is, so this comes with a birth chart, your houses and planets. I have not figured out how to do a lot of this yet, like your sun, moon, and rising, and it's one of the things that I want to do for this year, is figure this stuff out because I think it's interesting. And of course, the wheel of the year. Everybody loves a good wheel of the year. And then we have the moon phases, 26 and 27, general holidays. And then this goes into January here. So I think I'm going to put this I'm not sure if I'm going to use this stuff here. So I'm going to put this part in here as the front matter. And then I'm going to put in, so this comes with your card patterns. So as you draw a card every day, you kind of like track which ones come up most often. Lately, in the past month, I've been doing it more often, and I've been getting a lot of cups, pentacles, and swords. I have not gotten any wands, which is very interesting. And I got a couple of I think I got Judgment or the Hierophant, one of them. So this also has like the phase of the moon calendar. So I don't know if I want, like next quarter when I print them, that if I just want to replace these or not. But this also has goals and habit trackers, of course, and then the month ahead. So we're just gonna stick this. I'm gonna go ahead and just stick it into the middle since it just goes into the next week. And then we're gonna stick these. There's a full moon on the 3rd, so we're gonna put that one here. Now these pages are meant to be a spread like this, so but I just printed them front and back so I could just insert them like so. And then January 18th is the new moon. And January 19th, which would be the next week, starts Aquarius. And then, let's see where the first falls. First falls, so we have Harvest Moon, full moon there. And then we're going to flip over into February, so it has the same idea for February. Like I said, I might not be using some of this stuff, or I might just be repeating some of it. I might be taking bits and pieces from each type of goal setting notebook, because I have the Acacia, I have this one, and then I have the stuff from the Hemlock and Oak. So whichever I find works best for me, I'm going to work into my planning system. First quarter is going to be very much going to be me trying to figure out. So we have the new moon and Pisces starting. I'm a Pisces. So that's what why I didn't do more than one quarter, because I wanted to see how I would work in these pages. It might be that I just copy this information into this planner or whatever, and just print like this page, and this page. We shall see. And then March 3rd is a full moon, day before my birthday. Ooh, a lunar eclipse in Virgo. I have no idea what that means. That's why I got this planner, so they can tell me and teach me. And then new moon on the 18th, followed by Aries on the 20th. So that is that first bit. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is put the rest of this in the back. Since it looks like I will have room. That way I'll have everything in one place. So it was so funny. I'm still unpacking everything, and some LDS missionaries showed up at my door looking for the previous residents, and I'm like, they don't live here anymore. And they're like, well, would you like to talk? I'm like, no, thank you. I lived in Utah for 4 years. Well, I didn't tell them that part. I'm like, I just moved in. I can't have company right now. And I'm not really interested. In my brain, I was going, you're in a cult and I do not wish to join it with you. Happy Yule. Bye-bye. But they're so sweet. Like, it's just, oh, I feel so sorry for them. I'm like, you've been brainwashed into a cult since you were a child. I mean, it's not as bad as Jehovah's Witnesses, so I'd rather talk to the Mormons / LDS than them. But They're sweet. I was like, thank you, but no thank you. They're like, do you know anybody? And I'm like, even if I did, I would not wish you on them, even though you guys are sweet. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me setting this up for now. We got rid of that ugly ass cover. I don't know if I want to turn this around so it looks the same, but yeah, so that is going to be my tarot planner for 2026. I'm gonna figure out how to use all this stuff. That's the plan. That's one of the goals for the year. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.